Signed a new deal at Accrington Stanley. Feels like you've been here forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've been here since I was 11, so half my life now, because I'm 22, so 11 years. So it's been a long time.
Exciting to be here and sign a new deal and see what this season holds, I guess.
Yeah, I'm over the moon because it's got a really good feel about it, the club this season. It's like a very together squad. Everyone is just pushing for the same thing. There's no individuals or anything. Everyone's together. Probably the most I've seen it together. So.
And it seems a long time since you made your debut in 2022. You've had a bit of a rocky road since then. Go on, tell us about, 2022, you were hoping to kick on and establish yourself as a first team, and then injuries have kind of hampered you a little bit.
Yeah, so I was fit all through the next season. So what would have been the season after when Lucas came. So I was their choice all that season, but I was fit all that season. I just went on loan to Marine and stuff, and then I was on the bench quite a few times. And then this past year, it's been really difficult because I struggled with this pain on the outside of my hip for a long time with my long kicking, and it just got worse and worse in pre-season, and I just couldn't kick a ball without excruciating pain. And then it took about, no one really knew what it was. Everyone thought it was my hip at first. So I got scans on my hip, got an injection in my hip, didn't make a difference. So it was a lot of waiting. And then I went to see a guy called Dr. John Rogers at Spire, who actually said it was my lower back and it was a nerve coming from my lower back. So they did an injection. The injection actually provided relief. So they knew it was my lower back. And then that led to me getting the op. It took about 5 months from when it started to getting the op. And then it's been about 5 months since the op. But I feel great now. It's all worked. So
I was going to say, obviously we saw you against Clitheroe. You had an outstanding game against Clitheroe, and you've played 45 minutes since then. It must be great to be back out on a football pitch again.
Yeah, it's class. It's actually been able to strike a ball long, which is one of my qualities, I'd say, and not have like a really bad pain on the side of my hip every time. It just feels unreal, and I just don't have to think about it in the back of my mind because it's probably been there on and off since I was like 16. So. Yeah, it's class.
Feel like a whole new person.
yeah.
And what's it like with Michael Kelly now? How is that all working? It must be good with Andy Dibble as well.
Yeah, Kells and Dibs are class. Just both top pros, and it's just a laugh every day, really. But also proper work every day. It's good. And
you're coming in. You're going to be pushing Michael Kelly for the first team spot. I would say you must look at it as a big season for yourself.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're 22 now.
Yeah, obviously last season I was starting as number 2 behind Toby. Obviously then I started with the injury. So I'm probably coming in as number 2 again this season, but I'm actually healthy and I feel good and I feel like I can really push in all season.
How good is it for you? You've come through the academy. You've got the likes of Alex Henderson, Dan Martin, Conor O'Brien coming through. How good is it that the whole group of you that have come from that, the early stages of Accrington Stanley through together? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's unreal. Obviously for the 23s, we all played under Jed, and we had a really successful team. To be honest, we won the league. I think it was twice. Me, Dan Martin, Ollie Patrick, Hendo, Tricky, Pickles, there's a load of lads. So it's really good because it seems like they've got a lot of very good players coming through the academy all at once, and it's good that the club's actually giving them a chance and not just signing a ton of senior pros and the lads not getting a chance. So it's good.
And you've obviously made your first team debut, so I guess it's just about making that impact again if you get the chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you love it?
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I know I'm good enough, so I just need to hopefully get an opportunity and then kick on and actually stay in for like a minimum of like 10 games and actually find my feet with it, not just be in and out. So it's good.